I'm Cyrus Todiwala of Café Namasté, and all I've done since 1976 has been cooking. I've had the pleasure to have cooked for several dignitaries from various parts of the world, from Commonwealth heads of state to Her Majesty the Queen. So Café Spice was actually the brainchild of our first partner, Michael Gottlieb. It started as a result of Mike asking me to join him and opening a restaurant that would break different barriers. The barriers that I really wanted to overcome were this misconception of Indian restaurants being flock wallpaper, dark, dingy, smelly carpets, and a cuisine that was very consistently not colorful enough as representing the South Asian culture of cooking. Finding that Panasonic had moved from just your vision of a domestic brand into a professional brand as well, we got using Panasonic products because quite simply, you get to trust the brand, you know that it works, and you know that it will not let you down. The biggest challenge for us was how to move, how to relocate, how to set up a new restaurant with very little money in your pocket, and what am I going to do? And then other challenges come forth. So when we moved into the property, we later learned that we couldn't have gas in this building. Everything has to be electric. And in this little kitchen that we have behind me, we had no space for a tandoor. How am I going to work without a tandoor? Believe you me, that's a very difficult decision for an Indian restaurant to make when I've always had a tandoor around me. So I was looking around trying to find things, and then I heard about the new SCV2. Well, there are many features. The first one being a screen display with the dish that you're about to cook, or the kebab you're about to cook, or the product you're about to put inside the oven. For us, it's mostly kebabs and bread to reheat or regen. It's very easy. You don't need to have a lot of training. You see the name appear on the screen. You press that button, push start, and you're ready to go. Another very useful feature is rapid heating. It's fantastic. The way it turns around. Ours is set to 280 degrees because that's what we need. Once it's heated up, it's in and out and in and out, and you do not need to constantly keep on reheating it. That's how good that function is. It is actually faster than a tandoor. So in a tandoor, what takes maybe 3 minutes sometimes, takes only 1 minute and 20 seconds in the SCV2. So we actually are able to produce food much, much quicker. But what you get from not having a tandoor in your kitchen is simply you don't have the excessive amount of carbon monoxide that is thrown out from a tandoor. It is compact. It's only as big as a microwave oven. But the greatest advantage if you are a really busy restaurant is the SCV2 is stackable. So you can have one above the other without any problems. The tandoor chefs have a particular skill which is rated very, very highly today. Using this oven, you do not have to have the skill that a tandoor man needs to have, particularly in cooking the meats. The oven, once programmed, is doing it for you. So, in our kitchen, on a busy, busy night, 3 of us can handle that kitchen and maybe do 100 covers here. In my old kitchen, we needed 7 people on the floor all the time. We can clean it very easily. We have no grease. The grease is collected in the filter and a tray inside the machine that is cleaned easily. And these are the things that help the kitchen to be remaining clean and tidy and hygienic at all times. If we want the product to last you a long, long time, number one, we need to look after it. Because we depend on it, we need to look after it. 2, but if you ever get into trouble, Panasonic offer a very good after-sales service. The oven does a magnificent job for us, particularly on a Friday, Saturday night when you're really punching out the orders. Speed is essential. And that is when you need every bit of your equipment to work at its best output. And the SCV2, I have to say, can keep up with that. Consistency-wise, quality-wise, product-wise, speed-wise, flavor-wise, it is exceptional. In terms of asking me if the SCV2 is worth the investment, I would happily say yes. And I don't think any of the staff in our kitchen will ever have a doubt to say the same.